Dame, Jimmy Butler, Jamal Murray, I think their stock all took a hit this year. Dame was playing well, but again, it's this obviously not his fault, but the blood clot knocks him out. It's a year that the Bucks didn't look like great contenders. Jimmy's saga in Miami, maybe I was more bothered by than others. Obviously, Joel Embiid drops significantly. I don't know where to put him. I know that everyone above him, if you offered me Embiid for that player straight up in a trade, I'd probably have to say no because of the contract and the injury concerns. Kyrie, it's purely about the injury, but the injury happened. Devin Booker, I don't know how anyone on the Suns can be stock improved by this year. Paolo, the Hill saw this coming. Jaylen Brown drops just a tiny bit. He drops one row because maybe we were on a bit of a Jaylen Brown post-finals MVP sugar high. Plus, he hasn't been quite as efficient this year. Cat, I don't know that he's been the best player on the Knicks, but because of Jaylen's injury, he's been maybe the most consistent player. Tyrese Halliburton, after a slow start to the year, has been brilliant. Kawhi Leonard, man. Brew, I think Wemby's got to stay where he was. I think that's fair. Like the injury, that they weren't winning. He was going to be Defensive Player of the Year. Anthony Davis, I think, also stays where he was. Brilliant when he's played. The injury popped up again. Again, nobody blames you for being traded for Luka, but he stays where he is. Jalen Brunson drops just a touch. Jalen Brunson, remember, he burst into club superstar, was on some MVP ballots. He hasn't been quite that level this year. And Kevin Durant, even if he hadn't gotten hurt, the Suns were maybe going to miss the playoffs. Luka drops purely injury-related. Anthony Edwards has been awesome. It's less about what he hasn't done and more about what other guys have done to see him dropping. Donovan is a tough one because I feel like he sacrificed his numbers for the sake of the team. And Cade Cunningham, man, who's going to fight his way onto a lot of all the All-NBA ballots. Now to your top six. Jason Tatum moves up. He has to. LeBron and Steph, row two. Really no surprises here, I don't think. Giannis and SGA. SGA would have been very surprising coming into this year that I would have SGA that high. And the best player in the world, who oddly is now on an interim head coach, Nikola Jokic.